Hey everyone, welcome. So we're going to talk about today is my new single, Devotion of a Lifetime, that Manny and I went to New York City to record, if you remember. I just got the first draft yesterday. I had an opportunity to listen to it. I'll let you know what I thought when I first heard it, but I want to get Manny's first experience because this is his first like being into the whole music thing and actually hearing his voice back in a professional recording and how they mix everything together. So, what did you think about it when you first heard it?
I mean, I think it was pretty good. I remember you saying that once it's done, it's not going to sound anything like what we recorded, which I was super shocked because a lot of what we recorded kind of just stuck on there. And a lot of what I remember recording, a lot of things that I remember saying, it was very similar to what I heard. So I'm very shocked that, my voice made the cut.
Well, that's a good thing because
Yeah, they didn't have to auto-tune it or anything.
they didn't auto tune anything, and also we had a lot of good takes. So it was more of trying to edit what to use, what not to use everything.
Right. No, yeah, and I felt that too within the video. I think that, I'm honestly very proud of, my very first being in a song. And I don't know, I almost, like, I was getting goosebumps. Like, I was getting, like, the chills. Like, Jesus, like, that's me. That's crazy. And then, I don't know. I was very speechless. I'm just like, well, I can't believe that this is, like, what I just did.
When I first heard the song, when he sent it to me, I wasn't expecting to hear your voice so low and talking and being so sexy in the beginning and all through the song. I didn't expect that, so I got goosebumps. Then when I heard your solo, it sounded really, really, really good. But that's how you sounded like when we heard you from the booth.
But it's like, it's crazy that everyone else likes it. Maybe it's just in my own head where it's like I don't see myself that great of a person. But no, I think it sounded pretty good. The more I hear it, it's like, oh wow, like that's actually pretty good. You know?
And I mean, it kind of changed the whole vibe of what I was thinking about towards my video that I wanted to shoot for this. Now that I hear it, it's more uplifting. Even your part, you add a different dimension to it. It's a different type of vibe to it, I guess. I hate that word vibe, but you use it a lot.
I
But
do use vibe a lot.
it adds a different vibe to it. It just changes the whole feel of the song. It's same. I mean, the words are the same. Everything's the same. It's just the vibe is a little different now. And I'm trying to. I mean, I think I have a solid idea because I listen to this song a lot. Like I probably listen to this song like hours and hours and hours because I'm trying to like get a feel of
What do you want?
Of what I want. I'm trying to get a really good feel of the song, of the music, and put out a really good video to
Match the energy of the vibe of the song.
yeah, the vibe of the song. It's changed a lot. It was a good vibe before, and now it's like a happy, but it could be a little dramatic too. But it's just a whole different vibe, and I think it's great with your touch in it. I think it's gonna open up my music. It's gonna open yourself up to a lot of different types of adventures that you can be doing
Right.
with this.
No, yeah. And I mean, honestly, like all those like ad libs that he did keep in there, to me, it just like adds another experience, especially when it comes down to like making this music video. It can be like whispers in like someone's head. It can be, I don't know, that's just kind of like up to the imagination of what those ad libs can represent, or it can be as an actual, thing in the video.
And wait till you guys actually hear this song.
Okay, well, I honestly, okay, so this is where like the whole like, oh, maybe there is doubts or disappointment. So remember how I was telling you there is like some things that I just felt that I was like saying off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. So once again, he had me, this was very unscripted, the ad lib parts. And there are some things that I said that I felt like didn't even like make sense. And then I think that's where it kind of was, where it's like, oh shoot, hopefully he doesn't put those things in the song. And then he did, and obviously he doesn't know Spanish, so he doesn't like really understand what's going on. But then me knowing Spanish, like some of them don't make sense. But at the same time, it's like it's a song. A lot of these artists say things in these songs that kind of don't make sense, but it kind of flows. And I think that's why he left it on there. So in the musical aspect of things, it's like, oh my gosh, that's like it's pretty good. But then listening to it, knowing Spanish, and then understanding what I'm saying doesn't really make sense. So
And I think the Spanish audience will make it relate to it, will make it relatable. And I also let his because we're trying not to let anybody listen to this. I put it on Instagram for 1 hour. I had a whole bunch of views, a lot of comments. I took it right off immediately because I want to leave people in suspense. So the comments are they want to know who that voice is in the background. They want to know who that Spanish person is. Apparently they don't pay attention to my Instagram because he's all over it. They want to know when it's coming out. And they also want to know about the music video. These are the questions that people were asking me for that 1 hour that I had that up there. I let his mom listen to a little part of it. And even her, like, I can't gauge her response either. So the gauge that I got was, I wasn't sure if she liked it or not. I couldn't tell because she didn't really say much about it.
yeah, I think we both had the same reaction. Like me and my mom.
Yeah, it was this very similar reaction. Like she kind of looked like she was getting teary-eyed a little bit, but then she was just like, huh.
I think we were both in the same level of like shock of like, do we like it? Do we not like it? I think we were just in that same feeling of like, is this even me?
I remember, and I remember I warned you. I said, I've listened to myself many times, so I know my reaction is usually always the same.
You either like it or hate it.
And then I have to try to incorporate this in a video. So that's our next step is the music video.
Yeah.
So I know we have many, many different ideas. I know Manny has his ideas. I have my ideas.
And I mean, most likely we're going to go with your ideas.
I mean, I'm excited for this, for the whole music video. The music video is a whole new thing. I'm already starting to plan it because it comes with, because this is just me doing it by myself. So self-funded, no Warner Brother or nobody behind me this year. But I'm already starting to think about locations that I want to do and the type of costumes. I've already started buying outfits for this thing already.
I know. I mean, I'm looking into, he has a certain style. I have a certain style. I do somehow still want to incorporate my style into the music video and see how people react to that.
But I also want to incorporate my style and mix it with yours. So you already told me what you want to do, and I'm like, that's a good idea. So I'm going to take your idea, just make it my own, spin on it, and then that way it's not going to be a weird, awkward thing.
And I like that. You take my ideas and you make it your own.
Yeah. And then you take all my clothes and make it your own.
I knew it.
Well, you knew what?
I knew you were going to back on, add on to the hate, the shade that I was throwing.
There's no shade.
I was like, you take my ideas and make it your own.
There's no
you
shade.
You take my creativity and put a little stamp on it.
So we just watched this movie that he's never seen. Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, yeah.
So every time he says that, I always look at him like, okay, Emily.
Yeah, so he thinks that he's this huge Miranda chick that's very bossy and likes to wear all these expensive designer things.
No, because you're like Emily. You're like, oh, I don't need all these things. People don't like that. But I look at you every day and I'm like, oh, that's my closet. Stuff I forgot I even had.
Well, here's the thing. I say, if you've already spent this much money on certain things, put them to good use. I mean, you're going to end up throwing them away anyway. So
so that was our whole music experience with this video. And we remember, we do have another song coming out. Where he's going to have a way bigger part in it. I mean, even though his part is pretty big now, but he has a way bigger part.
If you thought that was good, just you wait.
And then, so I asked him about performing, because I'm already thinking about performing this song. because I'm a performer, and he said, "Well, I'm stage fright."
I do have stage fright. I feel like I'm such a shy person. And I mean, you honestly do not need me to be performing because the majority of the song is you. You can keep the ad libs.
No, 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 it's not. You have a whole solo in it. And then
But you know
have
how like artists that feature other artists in their songs and they perform it live, they don't always bring them on. They'll just play it in the back.
Do you know why they don't bring them on?
Why?
Because their schedule's way too busy.
Well, I'm sorry, my schedule's just way too busy.
No, it's not. When I'm off, you're off. Trust me. When I'm at
I
these
just
performances,
have
you'll
so
be
much
there.
going on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to perform that day.
But
that
wouldn't you
night.
guys like to see him perform since he's the one singing the parts in it? Don't you want to see like him? And he's gonna be in the music video too, so people are gonna want to see who that person is.
I'm trying to give them suspense and trying to
Well,
do it like one performance wonder.
It's
Perform one time for everyone to come out, and we can sell out the arena.
I actually think that once he performs it, he's going to like it a lot, and then he's gonna want to perform all the time.
One more time, just one more time.
Yep, and then because he's gonna like all the energy, all the attention that he's getting, and
We'll
then
see.
he's gonna want to perform all the time. It's
Imagine
a rush.
I'm like singing, my voice cracks.
People's voice cracks all the time.
I know, but it's like that one shot that I got, I fuck it up.
I'm super excited about the performance. I hope he is too, because I know he's gonna love it. So I mean, I can't wait to you guys hear the song. It's gonna be really good. I think this is gonna be one of my best songs out there. I think this is gonna cross over multi channels. I can do the Latin Grammys now, and I told you before that everyone's going to be rewinding your part and hearing it over and over. That's why I think it's great that you're throughout the whole song, so they can listen to the whole song and
So
they can
it's
still
not
hear
just
you.
like one little piece and then you're gone.
You're throughout saying stuff. But that's it. But till then, stay street smart.